I'm pretty excited to get this product. This product, if you don't know, is an EVJect. It is a breakaway EV charging connector that protects your Tesla vehicle from maybe some shady charging connectors that you might run into, but it also allows you to drive away because when you charge it a supercharger, you might get stuck. And so let's go ahead and unbox this and show you how this actually works. And of course, definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. Use promo code Dennis if you want to save 30% off one of these for your Tesla vehicle. And what's really fun is that they sent us this rubber ducky as well, an EVJect rubber ducky, and so pretty fun to see this. And so here's the box. It's pretty small, slim, and definitely well worth it for a variety of different reasons. Two of them I think is super important, especially if you have an electric vehicle, because even if you go to like a gas station, you're kind of stranded and stuck when it's charging in that different gas station or whatever. And so having something like this gives you the ability to drive away when you need to in the event of something were to happen. So let's go ahead and unbox this really quickly. We've got like a guide here with some pamphlets, and ooh, look at this. We got like a nice bag here to keep it in terms of storage. And then here is the actual connector. It is a typical J plug on this side, or sorry, not J plug, a NACS plug. And it kind of looks like a J1772 adapter. And then this is the area that allows you to plug in the supercharger area, whichever. And so you can see, I want to see, can I actually break this away, or does it actually kind of stay into it? And so I think it does stay into it, but really interesting to see this. And so here, let's go ahead and plug this into the vehicle so you can see how it actually works. So when you get to a supercharger, you can actually just push on your flap like that, and then it opens up. This goes into your vehicle just like that, and then the supercharger nozzle goes into here. And what's really cool with this is that if you think about it, if you go to some superchargers, which we're going to go to one in just a second, some of them, if you've been to some already, like the pins on the actual supercharger nozzle could get beat up or will be beat up, and you'll run into some you might like push into your vehicle and it might be like bent, and when you do that, it puts your vehicle at risk, putting it into the vehicle. So you want to be careful with some of those because you don't want to bend your special pins in here with your Tesla vehicle. And so having an in-between device like this allows you to just stick in the supercharger into this side, and if it breaks this, I mean, that's a lot cheaper than trying to fix this at a Tesla supercharger. And so this is a nice in-between device, and you can plug in the vehicle. And what's really cool is it still allows you to drive away from the supercharger even though it's plugged in. I'm not going to do that, but you can see that it can probably use it really quickly if you need to get away in an event of an emergency or anything like that. And so I'm going to be putting one of these in both of our Tesla vehicles and using it extensively when we're going to be driving around to superchargers for those two reasons. So here's what I mean by some superchargers really. This one is not that bad information, but you can see a lot of wear and tear starts to happen because you start to drop them, you don't actually plug in, so this can get pretty beat up pretty quickly. Like I've been to somewhere, literally that pin right there on the left side or the right side, the top there, is bent. And good thing I noticed it because I was going to shove it into our Cybertruck, and that would not have been a good idea because it literally can bend some of these pins that are in here. So let me show you. There's more pins right here, and if those were to break, like especially if you're on like a road trip, that would not be a good idea. And so that's where having a device like this that essentially is a protector device, because it accesses two benefits here. The first one is it protects your vehicle from any sort of shoddy pins, because you can see I can literally put it like that. And then from here, this is going to be the area that I know is going to be good. I'm going to plug this into the Tesla vehicle. And then I know that this is going to be a clean fit. I'm not going to do this because I don't need a supercharger right now, but you can get the idea here. And what's really cool is once this is in, this is a breakaway device, and so this thing will actually break away. And you can drive away if you need to, and if in the case you have like an emergency or anything like that. And so really cool product from EVJect. Definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. Use promo code Dennis if you want to save some money.